This person, the one on your mind, couldn't take you being one of one. They wanted you to be one of many, causing you to push back off them. And now they are sitting in this Three of Swords energy, wishing that they have or would have surrendered to this connection, because now they're feeling like this connection is a divine connection. So let's start off by saying God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Happy Mother's Day to all the winners out there. Okay, I hope you guys had an amazing Mother's Day Eve. I know I did. And I hope you guys just bought it in with love. Okay? With nothing more than love. All right? So, yeah, we have the Three of Swords energy that this person is in. I don't know why I have this like this. Let me see, guys. But I feel like this person is bugging out. Okay? They are. They are. They're bugging out at this time because it's like things are not, going like they thought it would in regards to whatever it is that they actually wanted to do. Oh my goodness. Whatever it is that they wanted to do, things are not going as planned. Okay, that should be good enough. All right. And yeah, it could be a new beginning. Yeah, we had the Ace of Cups, the Five of Coins, and we have the Five of Wands energy. Them not choosing the right direction or choosing you is taking a toll on this person, because this is someone that really thought that they were correct about the choice and the decision that they made. They really thought that they were making the best decision for them. But it's like now they are regretting whatever this decision is that they made by not choosing you. Okay? Not that you guys were even a choice. It's because you wouldn't be a choice. Okay? It's because you wouldn't be one of many. It's because, you wouldn't fall in line and, wait for you to get a turn with this person, fall in line like anyone else that was, at this person's beck and call. For many of you, this could be someone that you were in a commitment with and they were out here, acting single. All right? This is someone that was in an energy of, not being fully invested in a connection with you. And it's like they didn't think that this would actually break their heart, the energy that they embody, but it is, because they're feeling like they failed now. This is someone that's feeling like, they didn't think something through. And this could be someone that could be competitive in nature. So with that being said, it's like they hate to lose, because it's like when this person decided that, they didn't want to be in this connection with you or have this connection with you, you could have been fine with this person's decision. You didn't fight this person for the decision or the choice that they decided to make. But this is someone that felt like you should have. They felt like, okay, they felt like they were in the right because you didn't put up a fight. Okay? Because you didn't, tap into that toxic energy. Because I feel like this is someone that wanted you to prove your love by flashing out or crashing out or, just doing the unthinkable so they can know that it was real. And now they're realizing, and they could have been tapped into this immature energy, but now they're realizing that since they went or going through what they going through right now, they're looking at things from a more mature point of view. And it's like whatever they didn't see before, they see it now. You know how much you were pouring into them. Because this person is in a puddle. This is what they thinking about. This is what's breaking this person's heart. You know, and I feel like it's one thing after another with this person, because it's like when it rains, it pours. You see the cloud and the rain coming down. It's like when it rains, it pours. It's more than one. This person is having more than one experience in their life, in his or her life. And it's not what they thought it would be. They didn't think it was going to be this type of outcome. And the only person that they can think about is you. As you can see, one hand is up and one hand is in this puddle. It's like this person is emotionally connected to you in some type of way. When I see water, I think of emotions. Okay? But they know that they didn't just backstab you. They know it's like they want to surrender because they know they put those daggers straight in your heart. This person know that they caused you some type of heartbreak. This was nothing that actually occurred from behind. They did this front and center. For some of them, they could have been playing in your face, to say the least, you know, causing you some type of heartbreak, or knowing that, you know, they had this going on, and, you know, denying it to your face. And after they knew that you knew that they were not telling you the truth, and they'll look in your face and tell you, you know, a lie. Yeah, look, this whole thing was about the fall collective. Why? I don't know. Let me get some straight in here. But however, um, how did I have this? I don't even know. My kids came and touched it, guys. But however, I hope it don't fall. Oh, wait a minute. Dang, and that's the right way. Hold on, guys. So that's what I'm saying. Something is going on. Okay, boom. There we go. All right. So, I don't know where I was, but what I do want to say is, it's like now this person is feeling guilt. Okay, someone name could be Gilbert, uh, uh, something like that. I'm also hearing Gregory. That can be someone's name. But they're feeling and experiencing a whole lot of guilt, because when it came down to this new beginning, and this was something that had a whole lot of passion. You know, this situation was evolving emotions, passion, all of that. And it's not in the cards for this person. Because for some of you, whoever you are, you are just not, you are not having this, whatever this is. You are not going to be engaging in wanting to have something long term with this person again. And it's like they know that the most that this person may get from you is, you know, for you to be cordial, or for you to have them in a friend zone, you know. And I kind of feel like this is someone that did not ever want to be in the energy of being a friend of yours. You know, it could be stemming from that, you know, Deborah Cox energy. You know, someone ain't could be Debbie or Deb, but, you know, we can't be friends. I'm still in love with you type of energy, but this person didn't show you that. And I know that's how they feeling, because the very next one is the Ace of Cups in the upright. Okay? This person is taking something hard, collective, with the Five of Pentacles energy. They feeling left out in the cold. Okay, and then we have the Five of Wands energy. I just noticed that that's the Five of Coins and the Five of Staffs that's out here. A lot of fighting, a lot of conflict. You know, this person could have even been trying to compete against you. This is someone that's regretting all of these different things, and they want to say that, you know, it all stemmed from the lack of maturity. I definitely feel like this person want to speak to you, and I definitely feel like whenever you convey to this person that, you know, you guys could be cordial or still be friends or be friends, you know, because they want to give you some type of apology, or, you know, you guys may apologize to each other for some, or you just may simply say, I'm sorry, but, you know, I can't go through with this. I can't, you know, get caught up in this web of lies again. I can't get caught up in, you know, being an option when I thought that I was your one and only. You know, I feel like this person's ready to speak to you now because they know that you are not heartbroken. And it was like this person was waiting for you to heal so they can speak to you, because they already knew what the outcome was going to be had they, you know, approached you, or, you know, reached out to you when you were still, you know, in your healing phase. This is someone that knows that the healing hurt worse than the wound. They have full understanding of that. And I feel like this is the reason why, you know, they're in this Five of Pentacles energy here. They're experiencing a whole lot of loss. Whoever this person is, yeah, not just regret. This is loss. And I feel like the loss of you. The loss of this connection. Yeah, look, the Six of Swords and the Eight of Staffs. Okay? This is somebody that had plans on coming in and, you know, moving forward with you in some type of way here. They definitely wanted to move forward here. Something about fast communication as well with this person. But they know that they broke your heart. They know they broke your heart, collective. They do. They do, because it's like whatever energy you were feeling, they're feeling it. And this message keep coming out. It keep coming out. It don't matter what deck we use. It keep coming out, collective, because it's real. This is how whomever this person is feeling. They thinking about this constantly. Look, yeah, we have the King of Wands in a reverse. I told you, this person, they don't have any more passion. I don't even feel like this person have a zest for anything. This is someone that's extremely unhappy with, you know, their choices. And that's the reason why they are so mad, because they know that this is not anything that you projected onto them. This is someone that's upset because this is a choice that they know that they actually made. Okay, you didn't make this person make whatever choice this is. They made this choice on their own. Okay, and they can't deal with it. Look, we got the Page of Staffs that came right back out. Page of Wands energy. They know they came in as a page to you guys, but it's still like this person want to offer you something here. Okay, they want to give you something. I don't know, maybe this person left something behind, you know, at your home, because they had plans on returning. They had plans on coming back. Maybe it could be unbeknownst to you, but maybe you may stumble across it. You may find it, and you may, you know, research what it mean or what it meant, and you found out what it meant. So you could have found out that this person would always had plans on coming back. Two of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Coins in the reverse, Three of Cups in the upright, Eight of Cups, Judgment, the Moon, and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, somebody made a decision. Somebody made a decision is crushing this person's heart. They feel like they lost the Ace of Pentacles. That's why they're in the Five of Pentacles energy. This is someone that was out celebrating with others. That clarifies the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands energy with the conflict and competition. Even if this is not romantic, even platonic energies. You know, whatever this decision is, this person was choosing these other things or other options or other places over this connection with you, and they're regretting this. Okay, they now I'm feeling like they could have did this with you, but however, them making a choice to be in that energy, it caused you to walk away with the Eight of Cups energy and move on to smoother, calmer waters with the Six of Cups energy. And that was the judgment for this person. Okay? And they're being illuminated that they made this choice. You know, the moon is letting this person know that, listen, you were the one that made this choice here. Now they're wishing that they did not backstab and betray you. Okay, and like I said, for many of you, you could have felt backstabbed, but then when you realized it wasn't a backstab that this person did to you, it was straight front and center. You know, this energy was front and center. Whatever this person did, it was it was head up. Okay, they didn't go behind your back and stab you in your back. They stabbed you from the front. Okay, yes, they did. Look, we have the Knight of Coins here, but it's like this person, I don't know. It's like they just want to show you who they are now. They want to show you that with the Knight of Pentacles, that they can be a giver, that they can put in, you know, hard work, that, you know, they are someone that's romantic. They are not just this person that you think that they actually are. This is what this person want to tell you, or this is what they want to show you. But I don't know if you guys are going to be on the receiving end of this. Maybe you may not receive this person like that. So far, first one out, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The next one is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with the Eight of Cups. And we got the Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I don't know. Somebody's name could be Bert. I don't know why I was about to say Bert or Bertha. Okay, Bert something. Yeah, look again. We have the Ace of Coins that came out in a reverse twice, and it fell right on top of the Ace of Coins. Yeah, this is the lack of planning. You could feel like getting in this connection with this person, or even trying to work something out will be like a bad investment for you. You may just feel like this will be all bad. Yeah, look, we have the High Priestess that fell out on top of that. And this is somebody that know that they lost out on a powerful connection here. This person know that the only way that they would have had access to this Ace of Pentacles energy is if they tapped into this High Priest energy. Okay? So I do see a lot of masculine energies out here. So it's definitely a masculine energy. They're realizing that their beliefs and how they view things is what got them in this situation that they're in right now. You know, expecting you to settle for being an option, knowing damn well that they would have never even looked your way if they felt like you wanted to make them out of an option or have them as an option. Collective. This is someone that definitely would they wouldn't be able to take what they issue out at all. Okay? But they're realizing that they would have had access to this Ace of Pentacles had they tapped into, you know, this mission, this journey that they were supposed to be on in the right way, instead of, you know, doing what they rather do over here, partying, you know, arguing and with these karmics and got all this stuff going on here. This is someone that knows that spirit would have doubled down on them. I feel like this person got this message that spirit was going to double down on them with the Ace of Pentacles twice. This person would have been set for the long haul. Okay, if they would have tapped into the energy of, you know, fellowship and, you know, making sure their belief system was in check, and, you know, tapping into that knowledge or sharing knowledge with other individuals. But this person refused. They declined that. They say, listen, that's too boring for me. I'm not the one for that. I can't live my life like that. I have other things to do, like go out, be merry, drink, you know, party, celebrate, turn up, you know, fuss, fight for some of them, you know, just crash out in this energy of drunkenness. Yeah, look, we got the Eight of Swords energy, and that was the judgment for them to be right in this energy right here. Okay? For them choosing this lifestyle right here, and they wanted you to be a part of this. They definitely wanted you to be a third party here. For some of you, you could have broke free, and that was the judgment. That's why this person taking it so hard, because they thought that they had you right where you stand. Okay? They didn't think that you would be able to, regain your strength, adjust your crown, and move away from them, because they were not treating you like you deserve to be treated here. Okay, we have self-acceptance, seeing clearly, and release. So now this person want to be in this energy because the Eight of Swords came out in the reverse. They want to be in the energy of accepting something. They want to tell you that they seeing clearly. They want to tell you they want to release the past and start over. They want to tell you that they face their judgment. But for many of you, you guys could be mirroring each other for different reasons in this energy here, because it's like you are looking at this energy like as a get out of jail free card, you know, um, because somebody here could have definitely been in like the debt nil energy, okay? But with the Eight of Cups being here, I definitely feel like that's your energy that accepted what it was for what it was. Okay? With this person, and you could have just released this situation and moved on. And it's Six of Swords energy. Yeah, look, the Queen of Coins. And you moved on. You didn't drown in your sorrow. You didn't cry over, what was not meant for you, even if it was temporarily not meant for you or for the long term. You didn't cry over it. You carried on with your life. With the Queen of Pentacles energy, you were very mature about the situation here. And so when it came down to this Ace of Pentacles energy, the Ace of Coins, I definitely feel like if you were not blessed with the Ace of Coins, you got close to it damn near, with the Queen of Coins energy coming out successful and practical. Some of you may not even look at yourself like you're successful, because you may not be where you want to be. You still could be working towards something, but at the end of the day, along the way, you're gonna have everything that you need. There's no need for you to actually worry here, and that's the reason why the Queen of Pentacles came out. For some of you, you can have a child with this person, and with this Queen of Pentacles energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here. Okay, maybe a little girl here. That's a little girl here, but you are very mature about the way that you handle the situation here. And even here, with this Six of Swords energy, you could have moved away from this situation with someone here. You definitely did. And you took this child with you, okay, to safer grounds. Why is this person in this Three of Swords energy? What do we have? We have the Star here. Someone could be Aquarius energy, realizing that they should have been in this energy of stardom. They should have been tapping into the energy of holding steadfast the faith, and wanting to have this renewal, healing and having this do-over, whoever this person is. But why is the Two of Swords in the reverse? The Four of Coins. Okay, materialism, hoarding, insecurity. That energy, them being like stuck at a standstill or being stuck at a crossroad, not knowing which way to go, is because they were battling with the Two of Swords energy between if they wanted to have faith, renewal, and heal, or if they wanted to live this life of materialism, hoarding, and being secure. And this person could have been hoarding other individuals. Okay? Why is the Ace of Staffs in the reverse, Holy Spirit? This person could have had a mirage of men or women. And that could have definitely hurt you once you found out that too. You could have poured out your emotions for someone. And they felt it when you did. Yeah, look, we got the 9 of Cups in the reverse. For the Ace of Staffs in the reverse, we got the 9 of Cups energy in the reverse. Okay, so this is shattered dreams, underachieving and negativity. And that's what they chose. And that's exactly what happened for this person. When they chose that side, they had to see this person and understand the wheat was being separated from the chaff, and they needed to pick a side and stay there. You know, they didn't understand that that's what was happening, but it was. And now it's like they want to break free, or like I said, use this stardom energy as a get out of spiritual jail or jail free card, but it's not happening. Look, we have the 10 of Wands, can't make it up. Okay, we have the straight up 10 of Wands that came out. So this is burnt out, uphill battle taken for granted. This person took you in this connection for granted, and they feeling it, and it's weighing down on them because they have to live in this. They have to deal with it. What is the King of Wands, King of Staffs in the reverse? This energy is heavy on this guy right here. They realizing that they forfeited this high priestess contract. Yeah, this person hurting behind that. Yep, look, we had a strength card in the reverse. Could be a Leo. This King of Wands. Okay? This King of Wands could be a Leo energy, vulnerability, weakness, and self-doubt. And now they sitting in the energy of not being able to pull themselves up. Again, they don't know, they don't have the strength to do so. They don't know how. They don't know how. And whoever you are, I'm telling you, could have been this person you could have been their shining star. You could have been a straight up gift from the divine for this person. And they don't know how to pull themselves up now, because this is what they gave up when they gave you up. This Ace of Cups. This is unconditional love. And this person needs that more than ever now. This person is starting to see everything that's not real around them. They starting to see the fake things. It's like whatever you said to this person is echoing. You know what I'm saying, collective? They seeing a bigger picture now. What do we have? Look at this. The freaking Emperor in the reverse. Collective, do you see this? You see, we have the Emperor energy in the reverse. Okay? Yeah. We got abuse of power, paternal issues, and flexibility. Wow. What is the Page of Staffs energy? I feel like that's enough said right there, right now. This person forfeited this high priestess status, this high priest status, correction. Okay, this Emperor energy, they did. They did. And it's like they didn't just fumble a connection, they fumbled themselves. And this is the reason why it's weighing so heavy on them, that they forfeited something that could have been good for them, great for them, a major opportunity for them, and it was going to be successful, collective. When I say extremely successful, had they chose this route, spirit was going to double down on this person. This person was going to be a made man. You understand? This emperor, this high priest, is a straight made man, but instead they're losing. This is someone that's losing something. They losing big, okay? They're losing big. They can't get a leg up edgewise. They can't get a word in edgewise. It's like a lot of energies could be cutting ties with this person. They're losing a lot. It's not just finances. They are losing a lot. They're losing a lot here. And it's taking a toll on them. This one? Okay. Look at this. The Chariot. Okay? It's taking a toll on them, because when I asked what the Page of Staffs is, we have control, focus, and willpower. And there's a woman on here. See, you were able to pull yourself up when this person, shunned you because you wouldn't be one of many. You said, okay, you got on this chariot and you moved around. Okay? This someone could be an Aries or a Cancer energy. or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Ace of Cups being here, you definitely moved out of the way, because wherever you were, it's like you were not going to stay somewhere where you were not wanted at, or where you were being tolerated at for the most part. Okay, if it wasn't, you being there for love, you wasn't just going to stick around just to say that you were in a connection, and the connection wasn't serving you, it was serving this person, all of their needs. So what else do we have for the Page of Wands? Yeah, look, we got the Nine of Wands energy in the reverse that came out. So this is stubborn, no fight left, quitting at the last stage. This is somebody that quit at the last stage. Collective, this is someone that was almost there. You hear me? Almost there. Either way, this is not good. The Nine of Wands in the reverse or in the upright, because in the upright is drained. This person was still drained no matter what, because remember, they didn't have no strength, and they still don't. I'm hearing this completely up to you if you want to pray for this individual, collective, because this person not doing good, and some of you wanted to know what was the status of this person that hurt you and broke you and stabbed you in the back, stabbed you in the heart. You know what I'm talking about? You wanted to know what the status was, because you could have been so upset and so angry, and you could have felt like nothing wasn't happening, even though that you were being vindicated. You still were not seeing instant results. But this is behind the scenes. This is unbeknownst to you. This is someone that's going through it. And even if you feel like this person did you in the worst way, even if you look at this person as an enemy, it's like God still tell you to pray for your enemies too. So, because this person is on hands and knees, collective, begging like God for another opportunity to come up out of whatever this is that they going through, because it's that severe and it's that detrimental, and it's extremely detrimental to their health. Because if you look at this is someone, they have what is like a thermometer in their mouth, checking their temperature. This is somebody, this is not good. I feel like, and the reason why I'm telling you guys this, because I saw quitting at the last stage. This could be someone that's ready to give up in general, if you know what I mean, collective. You understand what I'm saying? Five of Pentacles energy, they feel like, I'm telling you, they can't get a leg up edgewise. They can't do nothing. It's just somebody that's stuck. Whoever this person is, they are completely stuck. Let's get those likes up in the live, you guys, please and thank you. I greatly appreciate it if you will hit the like button on your way in, on your way out. This is support the platform, and therefore that way you can also communicate with me energetically. I say it backwards. And I'm sitting up here so tired, but I'm like, listen, I got to get this out. Okay? So we got the Five of Coins we got the Five of Coins, the Five of Pentacles, person feeling left out in the cold, because we got, look, what else failed? Okay, these were the only two. We got the Two of Cups and the Nine of Coins that fell out in a reverse. We got superficial, financial dependency, deceit. This is some of the reasons why, a few of the reasons why this person is left out in the cold, on top of them not choosing, their divinity. Okay, we have not compatible, lack of understanding, drifting apart. Okay, because that's how they felt about this journey with you. Okay, at some point they felt like it wasn't worth the fight, and you wasn't worth them letting go of the other options for, or other people that this person was tapped into the energy of quantity over quality, right? So it's like the more the merrier for this person. That's what they felt. So it's like, why would I just be with one person when I can have all of these other options? Excuse me. And that energy alone is what caused this person to lose out on their Ace of Pentacles twice. Twice. So that lets me know that this person, the first time around, they got a pass. Okay? Although God already knew that this person was going to mess up, but still, the benefit of doubt was given and granted to this person. So they messed up the first time around. You guys could have went y'all separate ways and things of that sort, and you could have felt like you missed them, and you loved them, and they felt the same way about you, so you thought, and they came right back in and did the same thing, and what happened is they lost this for good. It's not going to be any retracting this or getting this back. This is not going to happen. you know it's done. That part is done. Not saying that this person won't be able to you know achieve again, because I'm not God. But what I'm saying is that they won't have an opportunity to have this energy that was on the table for them, this offer. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles. Nope. And because it's a whole lot behind the reason why this Ace of Coins is in the reverse. Maybe this is all they wanted. Maybe that's the reason why they double back. Maybe they found out that since you were there, since you were there, Two of Cups, that they'll be able to try to one up you in some type of way and finesse you out of this Ace of Pentacles, or finesse you out of the energy surrounding this Ace of Pentacles. Or they knew that you had this coming in. It was something. Okay, so this could be somebody that went from being in this Nine of Pentacles energy with the Nine of Coins being here to losing everything, including their opportunity to turn that Nine of Pentacles into the Ace of Pentacles. Yep, they did. And it's causing a whole lot of drama with them and whoever these third party individuals are, romantic or platonic, but I feel like it's both. Okay, it's multiple sets. I don't even want to say third parties. I don't know if we call these individuals quadruples, or I don't know what to call them, but it's not just one group. Make sure you guys hit that like button, please and thank you. I greatly appreciate it if you do, and therefore you can energetically communicate with me. Get your message, baby. So let's see what we have going on. Give us more for the Five of Wands energy. What is the Five of Staffs energy here? What is the conflict in all of this that was going on? Yeah, we got the King of Coins. What I say, collective. In a reverse. What did I tell you guys? All surrounding these finances they now are fussing with these third party energies. Corrupt, greedy, materialistic, and this is all the things that they are telling whoever these individuals are that they were dealing with, because they are mad. They are mad. Them finding out that they are not going to be receiving this Ace of Pentacles, and this lifetime brought this person down to their knees in this Five of Pentacles energy. Now they feeling left out in the cold, and you not, seeing this person as, a potential mate or a lover again, just a friend or someone that you can be cordial with. I'm telling you, it's hitting like a ton of bricks. It's hitting this person like a ton of bricks, because they had you. They had this offer. They had it all. They had the Nine of Pentacles. They had it all. They were the King of Pentacles. They were the High Priest. They came with gifts. This is somebody that's realizing that they came with gifts here in this world. And they messed up. possibly from them being corrupt, greedy, and materialistic too. It's like when it comes down to these people that this person was shacking up with or dealing with, it takes one to know one. So if they were corrupt, greedy, and materialistic, then these individuals were too. And they made a sound decision to let their two of cups go, which was their empress, because the empress here in the reverse, and choose these other individuals because of something being good, looking good, or hell, they could have had all three of these people at one time. They were having fun. They were falling in love. They was doing the most. And this person vowed that they were not going to let you stop them. But you were only sent in to help this individual. They didn't want your help. They didn't want to help you, and they didn't want your help. So it's pretty much, this person basically said they didn't want nothing with you. And even if they didn't just say that, their actions showed you that too. Okay? What do we have? Look, judgment. Oh my goodness. We got the King of Cups in a reverse. I mean, the King of, wow, why I said the King of Cups and it's the King of Coins. In a reverse on top of the Three of Cups. And we have judgment here. Self-evaluation, awakening, and forgiveness. Yeah, they definitely going through this right now. This person is trying to awaken. And since they are, this is the reason why they want your forgiveness, because they caused you to push back off them. You got on the chariot. You been gone. We talked about you messages ago. This is strictly about whoever this person is that's in the wrong. Strictly. Because you been gone way over here. You gone down yonder somewhere, collective. And this person is facing judgment. They want to balance something out here, though. I see a Libra scale here. And it's like they're trying to, wake up or do something with a dead situation. There's like a tombstone here. It's like, yeah, look, we have the Knight of Swords energy. Someone could be upset because of their impulse. God bless the truth. God bless you, mama. God bless you again. I'm telling you, they were operating off of impulse. This is someone that was extremely opinionated, especially in regards to you, when they should have been more assertive. It's like they were assertive around a certain group, but then when it came down to you guys, they were opinionated, impulsive, doing different things to make you feel some type of way. And whatever they were doing, it actually worked. Because I feel like whoever this person is, they definitely hurt you here. Okay? They definitely did. And I feel like that also made this person feel good that they did. So here we have the King of Coins, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. And we have the Seven of Coins in the reverse. Heavy on the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Laziness, impatience, setbacks, and heavy on the air energy. With the Ten of Swords. There's a lot of swords out here. And Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? So, laziness, impatience, and setback. They were too impatient to try to morph into this high priest. They're like, listen, this person trying to morph me into a whole high priest. And I got this lifestyle going on here. And the reason why they didn't want to do it, because they didn't want to put in the work with laziness being here. And also, they were too impatient to do that. They wanted what they wanted right then and there. It's like, listen, that's my money and I want it now. And it was definitely about some type of finances or something. And that's why they don't have it anymore. They don't have those resources in Timor. Nope. Let's see. what do we have? The Six of Cups. And like I said, the next one is the Six of Swords energy, right along with the Queen of Pentacles energy. Um, that whatever this was, it's coming to you. You guys cleared a past life debt too, a karmic debt with this person. Because even if it's your twin flame or not, that don't mean that you didn't have a karmic debt to pay with them. That's the reason why they, this person could have did this in each and every lifetime with you. Put you in third parties, chose platonic friendships, romance energies over you, romantic energies over you. They could have chose multiple people over you all the time and say that that's what they were not doing, but in reality that's exactly what they were doing. Okay, and they never stopped, and they were trying to keep a cycle of that going. But as you can see with the Queen of Coins energy, this person forgot something, that you've been someone that always have something to make something with as well. Like this is a whole lemonade stand. And remember, it said if life hands you lemons, make lemonade. And you see, this is a child here. Six of Cups energy. Some of you been working hard at getting it out the mud since you were young. Since you were young. So that's why it was so easy for you to get on this chariot and move away, because you already had a backup plan about, how you were going to make it. And for some of you, you just stayed on task. That's what you did. That was your backup plan. Or you could have some type of degree or something that you can utilize or tap into at any given time, to whereas you'll get a job just like that. Okay? The only thing you gotta bring is your good energy. That's it. But you have some type of credentials or something. You could be licensed for something. You have something that can keep you with a good job on top of that. Whenever you need to go and get one. This person could have left you out in the cold financially when you needed them. But it's like you wasn't worried about that, because again, God is your infinite source. And you know that already. And that's why you walked away. Like I said, right under the Six of Cups, we got the Eight of Cups. And look how much lemonade you made. Look how much lemonade you made. You went from 6 to 8 just that quick when you moved away from this situation. And look, then we have the Judgment. That was judgment for it to happen like that. For you to break free and come up out of this Eight of Swords energy that you were in. Feeling tied, bound, disrespected, not loved, not wanted, unseen, unheard, uncared for. This is all the things that you experience with whomever this person is. And that's the reason why you could have that's how you could have, this person could have put those daggers straight to your heart, because they were doing this straight to your face, treating you in the most cruelest manner. But this person didn't realize that if they didn't want to deal with you, they never had to deal with you. But you don't get with someone to intentionally break their heart, or intentionally hurt them and leave them hurting without word or without warning or without closure or without an explanation. And this is the reason why this person lost out on whatever they lost out for the long term. This is not, I'm telling you, they're not gonna get this again. If there was something that they didn't like about you and they felt like, listen, this is what's going on with you, I don't like you, I can't be with you, then you would have said fine. You would have did the same thing you did after this person, after you stuck it out with this person and they hurt you. You would have left. But this is somebody that didn't want you to leave because they got a kick out on abusing you. They could have even been abusing you and talking bad on you and downplaying you to other individuals. Whoever these friends was, these foes, their family, whoever. Lovers, anybody. But the reason why Spirit is saying this, how this person stabbed you in the back, because they never showed you any signs of that. So that means that they were operating in deceit. And remember, we got deceit out here for this person with the Nine of Pentacles. That's why they lost their Nine of Pentacles. And it came out in the reverse because this person was being superficial, okay, and deceitful. And they definitely put you in this 8 of Swords energy. And with this 8 of Swords energy, you was feeling trapped, you was blinded to the truth, and you was in a self-limiting energy. And that's exactly where they wanted you at, because this person could have known that you came around not needing nobody to put nothing on your table, because God was your infinite source. And they hated that. They sat there and they watched you. They prayed on this connection, not for the right reasons, for the wrong reasons, because they didn't like that you were able to do something that they could not do. Because again, we got financial dependency here. This is someone that was financially dependent on someone else, and you were not. And they picked up on that instantly, and it made them feel small. Okay? It made them feel small. And so they needed to one up you. They needed to make you feel how they felt about themselves. Okay? And make you lose everything with self-limiting energy being here. Anytime you say is, oh, I like these shoes, I like that bag, or whether you a man or woman, you know, um, I like that jacket, I like that cap. They always were telling you you don't need it, or trying to talk you out of getting something that you actually like, something that'll make you feel good. And for many of you, that could have been with everything, with anything that you ever said that will give you some type of wish fulfillment, you know, something that you want to check off your bucket list, and that was an achievement. Their job was to block you from doing so. And that's the reason why they block you. They block for good here. Them and everybody that they with, collective. It don't matter who these people are, whoever this is that was connecting with this person while they were trying to, disconnect you in the worst way, they all gonna feel it. They all feeling it down. Look, we had a 2 of Wands. We have personal power, moving forward, embracing change. And this is what you were able to do. Okay, when you broke free in this 8 of Swords energy. I want to say when spirit set you free, right? And then it became fast moving. It was up from there with you. Okay? You tapped into your personal power. You move forward. You embrace the change. And you got fast communication, possibly instant communication. One, spirit know that you made up your mind that you were not going to tolerate this individual and their disrespect any longer. You got blessed instantly. And for some of you, if this has not happened yet, it will. Just keep going. And this is what the moon is here for, to illuminate you about what's really going on, so you can tap out of the illusion of things and be here in the present, in reality. So what is the 8 of Wands energy? Look, the Knight of Coins. We are responsible, consistent, and hardworking. Didn't I say you guys got something, or just what you have coming in? Just hold on. And it's coming in fast. For some of you, it came in fast. For some of you, got something else coming in. For others of you, whenever you disconnect from this situation that's not serving you, watch how fast it comes. And when it does, come back and holler at your guala. Come back and holler at your girl. That's what that means. Let me know something. Because one thing about it, God's word don't return void. And this is what's happening in this situation for you. But first, you got to pull yourself up out of there. Okay? You got the strength to do so. What you waiting for? Because this is not going to change. This energy is going nowhere fast. Nowhere. Look, Ace of Cups in the reverse. I'm telling you, listen. We got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is blocked emotions, bad news, unrequited love. So what are you going to do? Which is totally up to you. Maybe a reason why you there. Maybe a reason why you stand. Maybe a reason why you didn't let go as of yet. Maybe you're not stable yet. Or maybe it could be a list of reasons. And, that's your own personal business. But at the end of the day, Don't spend too much time stuck wherever you are, because you already received your enlightenment right here. What do we have? The King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, look, a tyrant. You were dealing with a tyrant. Okay, you were dealing with a bully, someone with a bad temper. And you know this, man, a woman, you know this. And they were going to take each and every problem that they have or had out on you. You were going to feel them because that's what they chose you for. So you can be the doormat, and you can be the one that they use and utilize as their punching bag. Let's see. I wouldn't put it past this person that if you guys were being intimate, they could have been cursing you out while you were doing that, saying all kind of hateful things, just really witchcraft. You know, this person here is, you know, if you ain't choosing a light, then what you chose. You know, sometimes you gotta tap out of those illusions, thinking that this person is gonna change and they're a good person. Yeah, they have many people in their grave right now for thinking the same way about these freaking monsters. After warning, you know, after being warned about these individuals, there is like whoever this is, as you can see with the energy being out here, there's someone that don't have anything to lose. They done lost it all already. So you're gonna let them finish you off or target you? So you walk away from this individual and let them let them take this energy out on the people that they're around. But you see, whoever this energy is, they're not gonna do that. You know, they're not going to project onto these individuals. They're not going to try to abuse these people because they are financially dependent on them. This is what they go out and seek people like you for. It don't matter who you were to them, husband, wife, fiance, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend. It don't matter. But this is energies that'll never do this to their friends, and they'll never do this to their family. But anybody that they are intimate with or on that type of time with, of course they're gonna get it. They don't have nobody else to take it out on. If they have a child or children, they're gonna get it too. And that's why this person being punished. Look at this. The moon again. Do you guys see this? Confusion, fear, self-deception. We have illusions, dreams, intuition, illusion, dreams. I wanted to read it in the reverse, but it came out in the upright, just like it did this time. How we got the moon clarifying the moon collective, right? So that is your double confirmation. And I feel like the first time it was confirmed for you, and this time around, it's giving you the clarification and the confirmation. Okay? Thank you, Z. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Sure. I love that. Thank you so much. I love flowers. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. May returning you manyfold. Okay. Wow. Okay, so with the moon being here, so this person could be a Cancer. All right. We got the Ten of Swords energy in the reverse. This you walk that broke free. Yep. To celebrate. For you to go off and celebrate. That's what I said. Who is that? That's what I said. Oh, shoot your shot then. Wait, but we have the Ten of Swords energy here in the reverse. And we have the Four of Wands energy. Okay? So, celebration, community, and unity. So for many of you, it was meant for you to hear this message, because at the end of the day, it's meant for you to celebrate what you have learned with these people. So it could be the collective. You understand? It could be the collective. It could be you guys. Okay? Or your fellow, you know, I don't even know how to name it, but let's just say the chat, right? Um, it's time for celebrations. Okay, after you done been through all of these things, and this is what Spirit is saying, it's time for you to get up and keep it going and keep it moving. Okay, the one that got away about to make me scream. Okay, so we got the 4 wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have been dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius if you were a Cancer too, you know, and this is everything that you experience with this individual, or possibly, yeah, heavy air and fire. Air and fire is what I see here. Okay, so we have the Knight of Coins energy. It's like somebody gonna offer you something with this Knight of Coins energy. Like I said in the beginning, what do we have? The Three of Swords in the reverse. After you come up out of this energy right here, we have overcoming grief, closure, and forgiveness. Can't make it up. Okay? So when you come up out of this energy right here, this is how it's happening. This is how it's going down for you. Okay? Thank you, Vicky. May it return to you many-fold. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And happy Mother's Day to all of you. All of you guys. Uh-oh. All right, let's see what we have going on. Anything else for the collective? Yep, the 5 of Coins. So Spirit is saying make sure that you leave this individual out in the cold. Okay? Financial hardship, left out in the cold and struggle, because nothing is coming of this situation. Okay? I see 99999 going straight across the board. Okay? This is what's happening. When I tell you guys nothing is coming out of this situation, because there's somebody that wronged you on all levels. And you definitely didn't deserve that. Man or woman. You didn't deserve whatever this is that you got brought through, took through. You did not deserve it at all. What else? Look, the 3 of Wands here in the reverse. So this is returning home, holding on to the past, unhappy with choices. And yeah, that's this person energy. That'll be them too. That's stuck in that energy. Okay? This could be someone you stay with, you live with, try to hit you up and try to, or they will be, you know, trying to tell you, listen, I want to return, I want to come home, or, you know, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. My advice is to ignore this person. Okay? Because clearly you were ignored this whole entire relationship, and it's not going an eye for an eye. It's just knowing your worth and standing on that, you know, and not surrendering to no BS. Okay? But whoever this is, you got to beware of these narcissists. Okay? Beware of these narcissists. Look, the fool, okay? Innocence, because Spirit say you are innocent. That's why. Beware of these narcissists. You already learned your lesson. We got new beginnings and leap of faith. Baby, some of you are taking listen, you're going on a whole new journey. We got the fool, we got a new beginning, and we have a leap of faith here. And this is how it's happening for you guys. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. You're having a whole leap of faith here. Anything else? Look, the 6 of Swords. Calmer waters moving ahead and healing. Can't make it up. And there was already you in that energy right there. Is there anything else, Holy Spirit, that the collective needs to know? Look, somebody's mad you weren't affected. Okay? Whoever this is, they're mad you weren't affected. And we have hurt you now currently stalking. Let them stalk. Let them stalk. As long as you don't see them. Okay? Because that'll be something else. And I'm telling you this for a reason, because this is the energy that Spirit is wanting you to be in when it comes down to this situation, because you didn't do it. Whoever this person is, they did this to y'all. They did this to you. God bless the truth. You didn't do anything wrong. Again, we have innocence that came out here. Where did it go? Okay, it came out more than once, but you were innocent here. You didn't do anything to deserve how you were treated in this connection, with this one-sided connection at that. Okay? This person was not there. Look, you dealt with a kind artist. Spirit saying you dealt with a kind artist, man or woman. Okay? And look, why did you leave me? Let's keep shuffling. And that's how you're supposed to curve that energy, just like that. Whatever they try to say, ignore them. We have an angry co-worker here. Okay? So for some of you, you were dealing with these type of individuals everywhere, at work, the workplace, your love life, and you just needed a break from it all. You know, you needed a break from it all. So some of you could be changing jobs. Okay? You could be taking a break or going back. Maybe you can't even afford to take a break, but you have to do what you have to do for your sanity. What else we have? Look, wasted time, epic fail. Okay? So take that part alone as it resonates. It could be in reference to this job, or it could be in reference to this person that's want to ask you questions. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Look, they're being called crazy for losing you. You see? Whoever this person is, they're being called crazy for losing you, because these individuals know that who you were. And you listen, the Empress didn't even come out. You didn't do much care about being on Front Street or the front line, or this person posting you on their social media. Although you would have took that as like a symbol of love or a token of love. If they would have made some type of kind gesture or any kind gesture towards you. But at the end of the day, this is someone that was not even doing any of those things. And now they wish that they were doing those things now. Now that you already walked away from this connection. Look, and they are getting breadcrumb wherever they at. Wherever they went, they getting breadcrumb. And that can be the reason why, wasted time and epic fail is here. That can be a reason why they stalking you. They are getting breadcrumbs. Someone initials could be A, E, P, or T. Okay? And what we have, look, fire sign person. I keep telling you guys, okay? A fire in their chart. Look, how they would have broke karmic. Spirit is saying they were a baroque karmic. Okay? Brokey. I talk a lot of shit. Look, when can I see you again? Like I said, curve this individual. Curve them. Because they know that you are being blessed and rewarded. What do we have? Look, karmic is trying to be you. And it with a brokey that's trying to be you. Or they're the brokey. And you ain't say it, Spirit said it. Okay? And that just go to show you how much of an impact that you have. You got a man or a woman out here trying to be like you, collective. Make that make sense. What's this? Look, this person having a meltdown. And we're going to take that and then we're going to end it right here. Okay, with whoever this is, they having a freaking meltdown. What is this? And we have the deck card here. Resisting change, inevitable endings, and stagnation. And this came out cross. And this person didn't know if they wanted to transform, go through a dead end rebirth, have a new beginning, make some type of power move. But seems like they moved a little too slow. And now they didn't fucked around and found out that spirit wasn't on their time. They was on spirit time. That's what they found out. Okay, look, thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it. Psalm chapter 139, verse 14. And on the back, it says, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Okay? Live by them. John F. Kennedy. Okay? Make sure you are living by standing on big business. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. Happy Mother's Day to you, your mothers, Yeah. Okay? You have children as a mother, all of that. All right, or a child. Yes. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, see Denny, where you been? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, C. Denny. May returning you many-fold. Thank you. And thank you all. Okay, I really appreciate all of you for all that you do. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.